Welcome back to Digiburst, guys. This is the second week of BT7 and the finale as well. This is Blue Hybrid GabuBond, throwback for BT6 with some, of course, very strong upgrades with BT7 versus Purple Hybrid. This Purple Hybrid has been doing quite well, undefeated so far, both decks actually undefeated so far. Not the best hand opening here, but a Memory Tamer isn't so bad, even though you can't fetch anything from the trash right now. It'll be very interesting to see how a GabuBond has evolved since BT6 and now into BT7. Tapping Kari will give a free memory bubble. We'll let all the effects go off first. This Gabumon underneath the hybrid will search for a mat or a Gabumon card. Grabbing the mat, this will help facilitate the GabuBond evolution later and playing that mat too, especially because the purple mats will set the purple player on 3 memory on their turn if they're less than 3. Going into a Louis over the mat, Schwarzer there, they didn't need to evolve over. They might have been better off just to leave the double mat and the Kari, and then just giving them 2 less memory, because he is vulnerable to source stripping like this, and then they might not want to swing here because Kari will just give free memory, so they think they're just gonna build boards past turn. Yeah, it's an odd situation. Kari's a really nice card right now, because it means that purple doesn't want to swing, and if they're not swinging, a lot of their effects just won't be going off. Drawing and discarding, dropping the Tamer, and then evolving into a Kaiser-Leomon. This one will have retaliation, so best not for the level 5 blue hybrid to run over it. Getting the free memory and draw off the mat. Mat, of course, is a tamer, so the Gazi doesn't care about it. And then evolving into the MagnaGarurumon. MagnaGarurumon bouncing the hybrid, and then getting a hybrid source back in hand. They're both level 4. But there's no level 3s under the Magna, so they can't bounce the Gazi. And Gazi might be the one thing that troubles them the most, because purple has a lot of memory gaining effects. Oh, that Digimon is shocking. Not a single tamer or hybrid coming out at the top of the deck there. But going to Louismon for free with the Buku. And get the draw, yep. And now they can just start hitting, evolving. I guess they don't want to hit. Going the Kaiser, building a really wide board. I guess they want to hit all in one turn, so blue isn't getting free tamers. Yeah, that might be it. That's actually not bad, especially keeping the mat in play, which guarantees them 3 security. Double hit here. Oh, and it's also really funny because all the Digimon here are level 4 and level 3, and that can't, and the Magna can't bounce them back. So blue here has to be betting on like double Hammer Spark to save his butt here. And they're just gonna go in. We've got 5 swings, they've got 4 security. And they go into Rahimon. Yeah, they got plenty of memory to spare, so they might as well. Especially if Rahimon will play that Kari in case anything goes wrong here. Gazi swinging, and they still have a swing with Bukimon, so this will wrap up game 1. We'll go into game 2. Blue makes purple start. Yeah, BT7's a strange one. We've got so many hybrid decks that because they don't build traditionally, you know, with like 40 plus Digimon and very few tamers and options, you can get some really wonky hands. So a lot of the time players are choosing to go second rather than first. There's a Hammer Spark, won't trigger with the Gazimon on the board, and then Matt setting the 3, and they won't get any free memory off the Sora Joe. Yeah, so I think now people are choosing to go second a lot more often. Gazi, draw one, discard off the Demon Mirror. And then playing another Sora Joe. This is pretty good for purple because unless purple, this is pretty good for blue. I mean, Bukumon is probably going to give blue a lot of memory here. Grabbing the one tamer, no hybrids off the top Bukumon. You're supposed to be putting in more work than that. And then just playing a Kari. They'll go to 3, then gain 2 more with the Sora Joe. Actually 4 more with the Sora Joe because there's 2 of them. Evolve over. Let's see if... looks like they don't want to just smack face. I don't think they have the pieces. They'll get the hybrid and the tamer here. They want to play the mat. Yep, there's a mat. And they need to be seeing a GabuBond soon. There's a lot of guys on board. Let's see if purple has to remove them because with all the tamers that blue has, this Electmon will help remove one too. Because Electmon will, on deletion, delete a rookie and get the draw one and discard off the Demon Mirror. Bukumon hitting in. Looks like they don't have any tamers to evolve over the mat. And then the Schwarzer, remove all the bodies. Yeah, that's pretty good. Bukumon, because it doesn't have a source, will just give a bunch of free memory with the Sora Joes. Pumping out the Gabumon, they'll get the draw and a free memory. They'll go to 10. No GabuBond here. I guess they just didn't draw it. Although maybe GabuBond wouldn't be the right play anyway because they would have been forced to hit the game and maybe they just don't have the hybrids for it. They would have had 2 hybrids plus GabuBond. GabuBond hitting for 3, then 2 hybrids hitting for 2. If they had 1 more hybrid, they could do it. But it means that like there has to be no tricks in the security. So if there's like a Schwarzer, it could really mess with it, maybe. Or they could just not have the GabuBond. Evolving over the mat into the Kaiser. This does not have retaliation. There's another one. Wipe the board again. But if blue can just get their hybrids, then they should just be able to be smacking. Purple still having all their memory, all their security, I mean. Man, blue's back row is looking very full, barely enough cards to play anything. And purple is just taking advantage, getting free smacks. Now, they've got 2 hits here. If they can evolve over the Kari, then this is pretty much it. Hit, and then Kaiser hit. Or, yeah, get the draw and discard off the Demon Mirror. I guess they didn't have it. Going into the Antiliamon, getting a mat, and getting this, I think Antiliamon can only get 3 costs or lower, and Matt can actually only get Digimon. So not legal plays, but if blue can just crack back here, let's see what they can do. No, they're not going to be able to do it. This is rough. Yeah, if purple can just get a hybrid, then this is pretty much GG. But blue's got so much working with. Yep, they'll stun it, which is good. Now purple needs 2, and they won't have the memory gain. There's a Cherubi playing a tamer. They'll get the Koichi. Yeah, this is the one they should have got off the Antiliamon, and then just wipe the board because everything is level 4 or lower. Oof. Now they got 3 memory, and they can pitch the memory boosters to gain more memory too. Yeah, it looks like blue was just trying to get a board so they can hit all at once, so the Kari wasn't getting just free memory. And yeah, purple was just able to exploit that every single time. Really well played by purple, just like stopping them at every single moment. This Magna on 0 will swing. Nothing to bounce, but they will grab back a source to unsuspend it. But now they'll go to 3, purple swinging, and they'll probably just evolve over a tamer here. Yep, there it is. GG. If you like that one, guys, I'll have the deck profile of purple hybrid coming out very soon, but not before I demonstrate the most, probably the most stunning match that I had with it on the day when I personally went up against this deck. It was crazy. We'll see you guys next time. Subscribe.